Did my tooth chip? Or wait, did it not? Hi everyone, my name is Whitney and I'm a dental hygienist here to talk about whether or not you felt something break or chip off your tooth. Was it actually a piece of your tooth or was it a piece of tartar? Two things about this. One, while tartar breaking off teeth isn't an everyday thing, it can happen. And when tartar breaks off of a tooth, it usually leaves something that looks like a little hole in that spot, making it difficult to tell whether it's tartar that came off your tooth or if your tooth is broken. Although it's difficult and rare for tartar to break off teeth because it's hard and calcified, it can happen. So if for some reason a piece of tartar accidentally did break off, it sometimes can cause the tooth to be sensitive because the area underneath the tartar is suddenly exposed to the external elements, right? And this sensitivity or irritation that you might be feeling can make it even more difficult to tell whether it was tartar or an actual portion of your tooth. And yet another reason it's hard to tell is because most tartar is yellow or brown or black. Sometimes it's even greenish. And if your tooth is chipping off because of a cavity, cavities are similar colors. But if you have a healthy tooth, then it's much easier to distinguish between healthy tooth enamel because it's whitish in color. Nevertheless, tartar is a hard, rock-like substance. It builds up over time, starting out as a thin layer of plaque along the edges of the gums. Over time, the tartar continues to calcify and get even thicker. And if it isn't removed by your dental hygienist or dentist, the tartar will continue to expand down below the gum tissues, eventually causing periodontal disease, bone loss, and tooth mobility. So this is your sign to call your dentist's office and schedule your routine cleaning appointment right now. The first place you'd sometimes see tartar on your teeth is on your lower front teeth, either between them or behind them, which brings me to my next point. Number 2, if you see tartar on your teeth and you try to chip it off yourself with your nail or scale it with a dental instrument, stop! I have a whole video all about why trying to scale your own teeth at home is unsafe. I explain all about how the instruments you buy online are not medical grade, and even if you somehow find a medical grade instrument, if you use it wrong, it could cause irreversible, serious damage to your tooth, gums, or underlying bone. And lots of the comments on that video are angry comments saying things like, "She's lying, scalers do work, I see the tartar coming off at home." But here's the thing, I'm not lying. I'm just trying to help because most people who think they are scaling their own teeth at home are not completely removing the tartar. They are just chipping off some pieces here and there. And when that happens, when you leave residual tartar on or below your gum line, that's no good. Those little pieces of tartar that you did not properly remove can actually cause infection because tartar is made up of bacteria. And when you remove some bacteria, but not all of it, the residual areas are now the hot spots where all the new plaque and all the new bacteria is going to attach and start to harden. It's literally setting yourself up for failure. So I truly don't recommend people to try and scale at home. I highly encourage you to visit your dental office for professional routine cleanings, and I will link my affordable dental care video in the description box below if finances are a concern. But in all, just remember that tartar breaking off your teeth is just as rare as chipping your tooth. So it's sometimes hard to distinguish between the two. So in all, if you're unsure whether your tooth chipped or tartar broke off, I know it's an annoying answer, but my best advice is to call your dental office, for they can either remove the rest of the tartar with a professional cleaning and or fix the tooth if it's chipped, or even smoothen it out for you. Sometimes it's okay to leave the chip if it's small, but if it's feeling sharp, they can make it much more comfortable for you. And I hope this video helped you. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications if it did. And if you want more teeth talk, you can visit my website, teethtalkgirl.com, and hang out with me on Instagram @teethtalkgirl. Peace, love, and teeth.